This the Check-In TV.
I'm ballin', I'm really saucy. I'm whipping Macaulay Culkin. My dogs all bite, don't do no barking. We flex all night, the money talking. Count, 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 count it, count, 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 count it, count, count. Hey, stack it up to the ceiling, such a wonderful feeling.
It's the Check-In TV. Let them know who we here with.
Yes, yours truly, Mr. Fly Guy, Sully, S-U-L-L-Y. You already know, Rugged Sully, Mr. Dynasty, Mr. Counted, and you tuned in to Check-In TV right now. Believe that. Yeah.
So let the people know. How'd you get your name?
I mean, I was always around a lot of music. You know, people who was in music. My cousin was a DJ, you know what I mean? And, you know, these the streets I grew up in, so they used to always call me Lil Rugged or whatnot. And, you know, that last name carry weight, so I just put that Rugged and Sully, and boom, it's just been that ever since, you know what I mean?
How long you been rapping?
I've been doing music for some time now, man. I started off rapping, you know, in the beginning I started off rapping. And then after that, I just transitioned to really start to work with my vocals and all of that. So I really just transitioned into a full-blown singer, and I mean, it's been history ever since.
So what's your biggest inspiration in music?
I mean, I'm inspired by a lot of things, man, like just everyday life, you know what I mean, just staying hungry, remaining humble. You know, I think those are the main things that definitely keep me going, and my drive and my vision, you know, it's just an ongoing drive that never dies. So that definitely keeps me going on a day-to-day.
Yeah. So how do you say your creative process is when you're making music?
I mean, it varies. I could probably come up with something just off air, an idea or something that I thought about or whatnot, or I could just be in the studio and I hear a beat or whatever and just create something, and, you know, we'll just take it from there. But I normally kind of just hum or come up with melodies and stuff like that, and I just fill in the melodies with words and stuff. So it all varies. It depends on the vibe or who I'm working with, if I'm working by myself. But mostly I always just find a creative space just to always remain hungry and always remain creative, man. Yeah.
So how do you define your sound?
I would like to say I have a distinctive sound. Something of what the game is missing, you know, but I don't say that in a braggadocious way. But my sound definitely has that essence to it of where, you know, it'll connect with the people. You know, it's international, it's universal, it's just all around. So I definitely have a sound that the industry is missing right now. I believe that.
So how do you feel about your sound fitting into the industry?
I think the game needs my sound. I think my sound is the dynamic of what the industry is searching for right now. You know what I mean? So I think, you know, when I start to officially release more music and release a body of work, which I got a project coming out real soon that'll be out, and you know, the work gonna speak for itself, you know, and we're gonna let the people decide. But I definitely coming with a lot of heat, man. Believe that.
Is there any like collabs that you've done with any Miami artists out here?
Yeah, man, I'm working, man. Shout out to the boy Lip, man. We got a couple records right now. We got something that we working on that we can't really, you know, announce yet at the moment. But I've been working with Lip. I've been working with M6. And, you know, shout out to all the other artists in the city that's grinding and, you know, doing their thing. Shout out to them for sure.
So is there any like industry collabs that you see yourself doing?
Yeah. I see myself working with whoever want to work. I'm just one of them, you know, one of them artists I'm just gonna grind. So if you on that grinding train, believe me, I'm jumping on it. So it don't really matter who it is, where you from. Let's work and let's put out good music, man, because that's what I'm here for and that's what I'm doing. Yeah, man.
So is there any like business collabs that you have out, or any merch, or you plan on dropping?
Merch, not at the moment. Right now I'm still pretty much just getting my project together, and like that's the main focus. But I'm pretty sure afterwards, merch and everything else will be definitely something that I'll be doing, man.
So I ask artists a lot of these questions. If you were to sign a deal, which one would it be, a major deal or distribution?
I think at this point right now, I'd sign a distribution deal, mainly because the team that I have right now is pretty solid. I mean, with film, with production, with producing, with writing. I got writers. I definitely got a solid team right now to really shoot for a distribution deal to really get to where we need to be. You already know.
So where do you see yourself in a year?
Oh, in a year, man, I see myself touring, traveling, featuring, radio, just the whole nine. But I understand that it starts with the grind, and you gotta stay on that grind no matter how shaky the road gets. Down the line, you just gotta stay on that grind, because that's what's gonna get you to where you need to be. Yeah, man.
I respect that.
Appreciate it.
So tell everybody, where you from in the city?
I'm actually from Lakeside. That's where we at right now, man. Just outside of North Miami on the west side, man. So this the block I grew up on, man. So I'm from Lakeside. You already know. We out here, man, just doing it, make it do what it do, baby. Yeah, man.
So is there any shout outs you want to tell us before you go?
Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to Check In TV. Shout out to East Films Production. Shout out to the big homie Lip. Shout out to M6. Shout out to the whole crew who's been supporting me, all my fans, all my supporters, all the ones that want to see me win. Shout out to all of y'all.
Faith, you won't last long. Every single day won't be the same, but somehow you'll find a way. Only if they knew what you go through. All my single moms, I cherish you. This is how I show my gratitude, by singing this song from me through you. Just keep on keeping on. Times get hard, keep on keeping on. Yeah.
Yours truly, Rugged Sully, Mr. Counted, and you tuned in right now to Check In TV. Big shout out to them on the grind, the hottest in the streets right now. Believe that, Mr. Counted. Blah.